Hello and welcome to another game. It's on my chess.com account, and here we're playing some initial games to try and get rated. So starting off with the Van Geet or the Van Geet, never quite sure how you pronounce that properly. An F6, that is interesting. Go D4, let's see what opponent does here. So I don't know then whether in your first couple of games whilst you're getting a rating, if you can't see your opponent's ratings whilst you play. This feels off, but I don't quite know how you're supposed to punish this. If we trade, he brings his f-pawn in, so I don't feel like I want to do that. Play e4. That feels principled. Yeah, brings his knight out. I think we can just pin it. Do I want to pin it? I think, yeah. So the other bit is this diagonal running up here is going to be super strong, isn't it? So maybe we don't pin it. Maybe we just play h3 and ask this bishop where it's going to develop to, because you're not developing to e6 because of this. Okay. Kind of trades in the middle. So the only other move to consider is queen h5, check, but when the pawn comes forward there's nothing to be done there, so I think we're fine to pick up d4. Now it's a kind of Scandinavian-esque structure, but opponents played f6, which I don't think can be a good move. Now it's again a question for this bishop, right? Do we go hunting on this diagonal? I think we're going to get a lot of play in this diagonal, so I'm going to go for this. Particularly if they castle king side. If they castle queen side, maybe not, but we can maybe set up with bishop e3 to prevent some of that. Got a nice centralised e-pawn, and the opponent's going to be quite cramped. Because if you're coming out this side, I've got the option of eliminating that knight there. c5. Okay, getting spicy. So first move that comes to mind is queen d5. How do you stop me getting into here? So queen d5, I'm threatening that to then pick up the pawn. And if you play knight h6, like I say, I can eliminate that with my bishop. So on c1. So this is my strong candidate move, and I don't see what he does to defend against this. You can't really run with your king because you can get checked. I can bring some knights forward. There's no bishop e6. White queen up. d5. It's also created a backwards pawn on d6, so even if this attack doesn't come to anything, there's going to be some long-term pressure on this pawn. Get one of the rooks on this d-file, and either attack it directly with the bishop, or even going out to e3, putting pressure on it. On this pawn here, if there's going to be a pin on the d-file, would be quite strong. Okay, a6, so he's stopping the bishop going in this way, but I wanted to go in this way. I wanted to check here, king's forced to come out. Worst case there, I'm picking up a pawn. I've also got bishop in, and some knights coming in. I think it's got to be queen there, hasn't it? I suppose I've got to be semi-careful of b5, and if I go back, I'm getting my bishop trapped, yeah, with c4. But in this line, I think I'm picking up a knight. And on any b5, I've got the option to go forward with my bishop. So only move here, so I don't know why my opponent's taking so long, is king d7. I'm going to take there. Yeah, so I can take there, threaten the rook. The knight's got no squares, so the only way to not lose the rook is to put your knight on h6 where it can just be taken. The only question is, do you insert bishop e6 first when he moves? Take it? I don't think so, because maybe bishop e6. King can't really go there, so he could go here. We could check in there with the bishop. So there, knight there. You can find refuge there. I think just keep it simple. There'll probably be something here that's better, but this is good enough. Threatening the rook, the knight can't escape. I don't think I'm in any danger of getting trapped. So queen over. Is there anything better? I don't think so. So we pick up the rook, and we're attacking that knight. So I think this is all fine. There's no discoveries. So picked up the rook in the corner, and again, how do you defend this knight? Yeah, if you come out to the rim, yeah, I think that is your only move, isn't it? But then I get queen trade in. So here I'm up a rook, and I think you're either losing a knight or you're trading queens. So knight h6, I'm not in time to pick it up with the bishop. I can take on h7, and where does your knight go there? It doesn't. Yeah, so if I take on h7, the knight can't go to any of these squares because it gets lost. That gets lost to a pawn, so that would pick up a knight. Or I just trade queens. Yeah, I think the pawn is good. Like I say, I don't think you can protect this knight, and you're not in time to play any b5. So I've got bishop d5. So opponent's position starting to crumble here. I've picked up the rook in the corner and a couple of pawns, and this knight's now falling. This is fine. Bishop d5, making another threat. So now he's got a hanging rook. I wonder on b4 if I can take the rook, lose a knight, pick up a knight. That must be a line. Okay, so he moves the rook over. Attack with the bishop. I think so. I don't think the queen's got any good squares, and I think we could force a trade off there. Develops a piece. Yeah, I like taking the bishop. And its king's not very safe, but I don't think there's an immediate checkmate here. I just need to try and work on. Oh, okay. That drops a queen and a bishop. So we take the queen. Even if you take the knight, this bishop is pinned. You can't take back. You can't defend it a second time. So queen takes e7 is coming. Next move regardless. And the opponent resides in that position. So five rating games, and that's game number 2 complete. Thanks for watching.